Ninth Wing Zoran and the Hexagram Highway. Zoran the dragon was feeling quite dynamic after his adventure with the 8th wing. "I bet I could choreograph the dance of the universe now," he boasted, accidentally causing a conga line of planets with the swish of his tail. "Oops. Sorry. Solar system. I guess I got a bit carried away with the cosmic choreography." As he was trying to guide the planets back into their proper orbits, Hexagon the wise turtle appeared, still mixing universal knowledge with celestial chaos. "I see," Hexagon said with an amused sigh. "Oh, wise and orbitally stable one," Zoran said, gently nudging Mars back into place. "I've mastered 8 wings. Surely I'm a hexagram harmonizer now?" Hexagon chuckled. "Ah, but have you heard of the 9th wing?" Zoran's eyes widened, causing a brief solar eclipse. "There's a 9th wing? Does it reveal the grand sequence of everything in existence?" "You're not far off," Hexagon replied. "The 9th wing is the first part of the sequence of the hexagrams. It explains the rationale and significance of the order of the hexagrams in the King Wen sequence." "Ooh. How my sneezes follow a specific order. Inhale, tickle, achoo, rainbow explosion?" Zoran asked, looking slightly embarrassed. Hexagon ducked to avoid a stray rainbow. "Let's explore something a bit more orderly and less colorful." Hexagon led Zoran to what looked like an endless, shimmering road that twisted and turned through the cosmos. The road was paved with hexagrams that seemed to flow in a specific sequence. "This is the Hexagram Highway," Hexagon explained. "It holds the wisdom of the 9th wing. As you travel along it, you'll learn about the order of the hexagrams and why it matters." Zoran took a deep breath, causing the highway to ripple alarmingly, and stepped onto the road. Immediately, he found himself whisked along on a journey through all 64 hexagrams, each flowing into the next in a meaningful sequence. "Wow!" Zoran exclaimed, his voice echoing along the highway. "It's like I'm on a cosmic roller coaster." "Not quite." Hexagon's voice resonated from the hexagrams beneath their feet. "The 9th wing teaches us about the logical progression of the hexagrams and how this reflects the patterns of change in life." Zoran spent the rest of the day zooming along the highway, occasionally getting dizzy from the twists and turns or confused by the transitions between hexagrams. Each time he regained his bearings, he had learned something new. "Did you know," Zoran said excitedly, narrowly avoiding a collision with the hexagram speed bump, "that the order of the hexagrams isn't random? It shows how one situation can naturally lead to another." Hexagon's voice echoed back approvingly. "You're starting to grasp the interconnected nature of the I Ching. The 9th wing helps us understand how changes in life follow certain patterns." As they finally reached the end of the highway, Zoran's scales were glowing with the energy of all 64 hexagrams in sequence. "You know, Hexagon, thought the hexagrams were just individual symbols. But now, see, they're like chapters in the story of change." "That's right," Hexagon beamed. "The 9th wing helps us see the I Ching as a coherent system that reflects the natural progression of events in life." Zoran nodded enthusiastically, accidentally causing a rapid sequence of day and night with his tail. "Oops. Sorry, everyone. I guess I'm still learning to control my sequencing powers." As they headed home, Zoran couldn't stop talking about all he had learned. "And did you know that understanding the hexagram sequence can help us anticipate what might happen next in any situation? It's like having a preview of life's coming attractions." Hexagon chuckled. "I'm glad you're seeing these sequential connections, Zoran. But remember, we still have one more wing to go." Zoran grinned, his eyes cycling through all 64 hexagrams. "I can't wait. Do you think the 10th wing will let me fast forward and rewind the sequence of events?" As Hexagon began to explain, "That's not quite how it worked." Zoran accidentally hiccuped, causing the nearby village to experience a week's worth of events in a matter of minutes. But he didn't mind. He was too busy contemplating how he could use his new understanding of the hexagram sequence to better navigate the flow of changes in his own life, and maybe cause fewer accidental time warps. The end. In this story, we've introduced the concept of the 9th wing, the sequence of the hexagrams. Part 1. The main lessons learned are: 1. The 9th wing focuses on the order of the hexagrams in the King Wen sequence. 2. It explains that this order is not random, but follows a logical progression. 3. The sequence of hexagrams reflects patterns of change in life. 4. Understanding this sequence can help in anticipating how situations might evolve. 5. The I Ching is presented as a coherent system that mirrors the natural flow of events in life. The story maintains a humorous tone while introducing these sequential concepts, making them accessible and entertaining for children and dragons, while also emphasizing the interconnected and flowing nature of change as represented in the I Ching.